there. Welcome to the Make It Visible podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Quay. I am a visibility and marketing coach, and this is our special spot for female coaches who might be feeling a little bit lost in the crowd, especially if you're introverted. We're here to help you to stand out, so join us as we share stories, tips, and fun chat that will help you shine. Whether you are new or perhaps you've been coaching for a while, this is going to be your go-to place to be seen and heard. So get comfy and grab your coffee. Let's get started. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of social media posts and posts that come through my Facebook feed. I'm thinking, struggling with this FOMO syndrome. So today we're going to talk about Holiday FOMO as a coach who also has an offer that I would like to share with audience. So raise your hand if you've been thinking about marketing your service during the holiday, because you look around, everybody else is doing it. And so why should you be holding back? And so this is something that when I was a life coach and mindset coach, I used to follow the trend of, oh, it's a holiday. Let's do a promotion. Let's do a discount. Let's do this and that. And so I was all busy and creating a lot of content and trying to give myself some discount and things that in that nature so that I can get more clients. But not only did I not get any paying clients during the holidays, it's just too much noise. I became one of those noise on social media where I'm just trying to promote my service. And so what would work, and we'll talk about from my experience, what actually had worked, is that people think about promotion as, oh, I have a business, so I'm just going to go out and start marketing it. I'm just going to go out and start talking about it. And I would expect people to know, right? But here's the thing. And I think a lot of you would probably resonate this as well, because if you're anything like me, I don't like selling. I really don't like selling. Every time I go onto a discovery call or a sales call, it just doesn't feel good. And when you are out there and promoting on social media, you're selling. We're selling every single day. We're selling an idea. We're selling a new perspective. We're selling our audience a new way of looking or living their life. So essentially, you're selling all the time. Now, the difference is that when you are creating promotional posts and you just share it like that and you just throw it out, I'm just going to throw a couple of sentences together and talk about this is a holidays coming. Let's say, for example, you are a weight loss coach or health coach, and you're helping people to lose weight during the holiday. It's a great season to be during the holiday to promote and talk about your business, right? How you can help people. But then what really drives me nuts is sometimes you see these promotional posts that suddenly pop up in your email or on your social media feed, and you don't hear from them most of the time. They pop in there in your inbox just so that they can talk about what they have to offer during the holiday. And usually it's a pay program or they want you to opt into something. And to me, that sends off a really poor vibe, and I don't resonate with that vibe, because to me it's about providing values, right? And you'll hear that term a lot as a coach. How do you provide value? You provide value by not just talking about yourself, but actually providing value by sharing tips, sharing insights, sharing what worked, what didn't work, and you do that throughout the year, and not just once a year or once so often whenever you want someone to opt in or purchase or make a sales. To me, that feels more like a bag and call, that kind of relationship. And if I need something, I'm going to send it out to you and hopefully you'll want it and you'll jump in or you'll opt in. That to me, it's just not resonating with the way that I do business. And so as you're thinking about putting a promotion together or you want to do something to catch the holiday trend, you wanted to look at what have you done? What have you offered your audience over the year that they do see the value in hearing from you? Have you been consistently posting on social media? Have you been consistently showing up for your people? Have you been providing value before you do the ask? And I think that's where I have a lot of energies and feelings about how some of the coaches are doing this marketing and catching up the holiday trend. Because when I look around on your social media, I don't see a whole tons of value that was given before. And I really don't know much about you or this. How can I ever trust you? And suddenly you're showing me something that you want me to, oh, I really care about you. I want to help you to change. But you haven't done that for the rest of the year. And what makes you think that, just by showing up one day or for a couple of weeks, that you can build that relationship? And I think ultimately having a business is about relationship building. How do you build your relationship with your audience, with your followers, with the people who you surround yourself with? How do you build a relationship with them? And through that relationship, have you earned their trust? Have you earned their wallet, if you wanted to put it that way, right? Have you earned your right to send them an email and say, today is the day that I'm going to open up my car, I'm going to open up my program and come and join me in this program? Have you earned that right to do the ask? And that is where I think a lot of coaches need to have the clarity on, right? Why do we need to be on social media? Why do you need to market your business? Is because you want to build that relationship on the long run. It's because you want to establish your credibility on the long run. You want to show your expertise on the long run. And at the end of the day, what is the result of doing all that? What is the result of doing things? And it's the trust that you need to earn. You cannot do the ask before you earn the trust. If you miss that steps, then why that makes perfect sense. Why you're not getting any signed up, you're not getting any paying clients because you haven't earned their trust. And so you might be asking, okay, so Michelle, well, that's great, but how do I earn people's trust? You got to show up every day, number one, right? You got to show up regularly, not just when I feel like it or, hey, this week I've been feeling sick and I've been busy at work. That's a lot of great excuses to me. And it just shows that perhaps you're not dedicated. You don't want this coaching business. Maybe this is just a side hustle. So if you want something, you got to show up and you got to create your own reality. And you create reality by doing the things that sometimes it's very uncomfortable and sometimes it takes you out of your day and out of your time that you want to spend doing sitting down and eating coffee, drinking coffee, not eating coffee, drinking coffee, and perhaps having hangout time with your friend. And so those are the things that you need to look at before you do the asking. So if you're thinking about holiday promotion, I want you to think about what is the relationship that you have built with your audience over the years, like over the last 11 months. Do you and have you earned their trust? Have you earned the right to do the ask? If you haven't, then I would encourage you starting this month in December, where we're heading into January, starting in December, start by establishing that relationship first. You need to have a relationship with your audience first before you go and do the asking, like, hey, do you want to sign up to my program? It's like asking someone to marry you without actually having a relationship with them. Like, that just doesn't work. And I hope this is helping you. And I've been seeing a lot of promotional posts and some of the coaches I have never seen before, or they've been lacking, or they just pop into my inbox one day and suddenly they want me to join them live for a masterclass or for a webinar. It just doesn't work that way. Okay. So think about how have you been showing up? And are you building a relationship with your audience before, so that you earn the trust, so that you earn the right to ask for what you want? Comment down below, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for listening to Make It Visible podcast. If you love this episode and want deeper support for your coaching business, head over to elevatelifecoaching.org and see how we can partner together to turn your passion into a profitable business. I help female coaches launch and scale their coaching business faster than ever without wasted time and money, filling the gaps in your marketing strategies, creating a simple and easy to follow system so you can accelerate on the path of coaching business that you love to wake up to. Head over to elevatelifecoaching.org and grab a free strategy audit today.